So let's just start with your name and occupation.
Greg Kutsona, Associate Pastor at Bidwell Presbyterian Church.
What's the whole story about the church moving kind of out of the church and into the El Rey?
I think it comes from the sense we had that not everybody's going to come into the doors of the big old brick building of 208 West 1st Street, Bidwell Presbyterian. Part of it was just a desire to reach out and do something new. The other part is we were running out of space in our worship services on Sunday morning. So we had 3 worship services and just needed to make some more space.
Why did you guys pick the El Rey specifically?
It's funny, we've had this sense for a while. I mean, in church language you'd call it a vision or something, a premonition that the El Rey would be a place we'd love to have a worship service. And it's been open for a while, not really overly used. The owners of it, a couple of the owners of it are part of our church, so it was just a nice combination that here's the El Rey, we want to use it. They've had opportunity for us to use it, and it just came together.
What were some of the challenges you guys faced, though, moving into the El Rey?
Well, I think for one thing, it's an old building. It's a classic building, but it's old. So all the heating, light, air conditioning, all that stuff raises, it becomes prominent. Also, there was a lot of leakage in the building, so some of the ceilings have been damaged because of that. I mean, again, the age shows itself.
What were some of your fears about moving into it that, like, the church community or other outsiders may feel towards it?
Well, I think, honestly, there was so much excitement about it happening that we didn't feel a lot of fear, or I personally don't remember feeling a lot of fear when we started in January of 2011. But certainly as I think about it now, I think the fear of just all the logistics of getting a service going, and from sound system to lighting to will people actually come, all those things are really prominent. I think it's the question of, will people take to it? Will the people who are part of the church already say this is something we really want to have happen?
What are your plans for the future of the El Rey?
It's a great question, because we've just been doing some planning with some of the people who are really invested in the El Rey and looking toward what it's going to look like maybe in 5 or 10 years. Of course, basically, we'd love to see more people come. I mean, we're getting about 250 people on a Sunday, coming up as we talk. Easter is going to happen this weekend, and weekend after this one, and we'll have about 600 or 700 people coming. So that's great. I mean, you want people to come. If there's a service, something's happening, you want people to come. We'd love to continue creating the kind of communication that people will take to, that will be relevant, will be interesting, will be, for us, some of our core, texts from the Bible. It's been great to have Brent Sesnan leading, and then Jeff Sneeweiss coming with his band has really boosted, some original music, and that's been wonderful. We'd love to continue to see the music quality grow.
My name is Chad Francine, and I'm the Director of College Ministries here at Bidwell Presbyterian Church. The whole feel of the El Rey service is completely different because people walk in to a theater that they may or may not have gone to a show the night before. And as you walk in, it's a dark theater, there's a huge projection screen behind the band, and there's loud music playing. So it's definitely a different feel than most churches that you normally go to.
What kind of feedbacks are you getting from different generations?
Yeah, we definitely get different feedback from different generations. The older people sometimes say that it's too loud. Okay, oftentimes say that it's too loud. It's loud worship, but it's just good worship, good music, and the young people and old people are connecting to it in a different way. Being that it's in a theater, being that it's really new, current music that we're trying to just see what connects with people here in Chico. And all in all, it's just connecting to especially young people, which the church has a problem connecting to.
And if you see somebody who's new to El Rey and may not know as much about the faith in Jesus Christ as you do, to reach out to them, to create connections. And I want to welcome you if you're here and you're not really sure about faith. You are totally always welcome to be here. And I would love to talk to you if you want to know more about what it means to be a Christian.
What about passerbys?
Oh, yeah. So I love staying out in the sidewalk during rehearsal and at the start of church, because the loud music, just people walk by and they get super confused because there's great music coming out on a Sunday morning, and I tell them that it's church, and they get very confused because the music that they either grew up with or just assume that the church is playing is not great music.
How do you just feel the whole result of this transition has been?
I think it's been great. I mean, we feel really excited about it. There's a way in which I think this year it's been one of the best years the past few months. I feel like it's the people who come there have a new ownership for it. So we're really excited about the way it's gone. We've learned a lot. I mean, it's harder than it looks. I think that's one of the things we've learned. We probably would have taken longer to ramp it up, to check the technical aspects.
What do we got now? Hold on, Jordan. Oh, the main now? Is that what we're looking for?
But now that it's been going, I think it's great. It's really great. It's one of the most interesting parts of the work I do.
How come Jesus didn't let the T-Rex on the ark? Was it because of his small arms and he was kind of picked last for dodgeball? Is that?
Exactly, yeah.
Been one thing?
He always felt like he was never part of the first team. That could be it.
Jesus did not like the T-Rex, or let the T-Rex on the ark, because when he was talking to Moses, they were trying to figure out getting 2 by 2 of the animals, and it was obvious that the zebra was one of Jesus' favorite animals. And T-Rex loves to eat them. Actually, it's kind of one of his, I mean, everyone knows that. It's one of his favorite snack foods at night. So with being on the ark for that long, there's no way that the zebras were going to survive. So someone had to go. Jesus said, Noah, T-Rex is out. Zebra in.
We'd love to see people also involved in mission in Chico, so that maybe, groups of people would go out and see in what way they could serve, I don't know, PV High School, or could they serve downtown Chico or Chico State or Jesus Center, that kind of stuff. And we'd also like to see a lot more mentoring happen. We think there's a good intergenerational element, so some younger people maybe mentored by folks that are a little more mature, maybe a little farther along in their life and in their faith.